Yo, what's happening, you garlic breath having Garchomp, coming at you with a new build of Gholdengo that a lot of you have been requesting from me. It is the Ceruledge build with the new Ceruledge from Phantasmal Flames. Before we jump into it though, and I break it all down, gotta give a huge shout out to the Card Coliseum, of course, for sponsoring the channel. If y'all ever need any new sealed Pokemon TCG products or singles, Coliseum has got you covered over at PKM and Coliseum.com. Link, of course, will be in the description, and code AzulGG will get you a discount over there as well. So it is a Gholdengo deck, of course, so we have a 4-4 Gholdengo line. We aren't playing Solrock and Lunatone. We don't have room for everything in this build, of course. That would be pretty disgusting if we could fit Solrock, Lunatone, and the Ceruledges in here, but we can't do that. So 4-4 Gholdengo. I do play a Call for Family Gimmighoul, and honestly, I'm considering playing two of these. I use Call for Family like at least 50% of my games, it feels like. You do want to choose second with this deck, so choose second, blind. I don't even know if there's a matchup where you want to go first, to be honest, but go second. Usually we're calling for the family, sometimes not, but usually we are. And then, of course, Gholdengo is our main attacker, but we have a backup attacker, a couple backup attackers, actually. We play a 2-2 Ceruledge line, but it's one Ceruledge, one baby Ceruledge, and one Ceruledge EX. So we got the new Charcadet in here with that Gather Strength, similar to the Minor Errand running, but for a Fire Energy, it searches our deck for 2 basic energy cards instead of our colorless energy, but still pretty good. I would maybe consider playing the 70 HP Ceruledge that has 1 retreat cost instead. So far, this has felt fine. We do play Air Balloons for some mobility to get them out of the active, and I would also consider a 3rd Air Balloon as well in this deck. Not just removing the Charcadets in the early game, but the mobility in the mid-late game to make sure we can get into our Ceruledges consistently actually has come up quite a few times where it feels like I just want like a little bit more mobility. So possibly a 3rd Air Balloon. Not completely convinced yet. We do have Prime Catcher and Turo as well in here though. Let's talk about these Ceruledges. Why play these Ceruledges? Well, this baby Ceruledge here is a pretty powerful one prize attacker with that Infernal Slash. For a single fire energy, does 220 damage. KO Fezandipiti. I mean, KO stuff like Grass, Ogerpon, or Genesect. They're also weak to fire, but it does KO those as well. And it is a single prize attacker, so we can even KO stuff like Fan Rotoms. And I think I actually have KO some Fan Rotoms with, with the Ceruledge, because I don't want to leave a multi-prize Pokemon in my active. I want a one-prize Pokemon in my active, so we can use this. We have to discard 4 basic fire energies from our hand. So, of course, that's where the synergy with Gholdengo comes in. We already play a ton of energy. We have to make a lot of them fire energy, and we play Superior Energy Retrieval, which is a 1-card use to get 4 energy from our discard pile into our hand, which means if we just have another fire energy to go with it, we can be using that Infernal Slash for a fire energy and a single Superior Energy Retrieval. So there's a lot of synergy there, but if we're going to include the Ceruledge, we may as well include Ceruledge EX with its Abyssal Flames attack that does 30 plus 20 more damage for each energy in our discard pile. It's a great answer to stuff like Cornerstone and late game KOs for just 1 energy on stuff like Fezandipiti, but it also lets us play Briar, which is a really big deal in matchups like the Mirror Match, or honestly even like the late game against like any matchup. This could be a big deal because we do play 12 energy, so it's not hard for us to get 10 of those in the discard pile through attacking with Gholdengo in the early game. And then the late game, we can combo Ceruledge plus Prime Catcher plus Briar to KO Fezandipiti for like 3 prize cards. So the Ceruledge EX is also a really cool addition. This is not the first time that Ceruledge EX has been included in Gholdengo with Briar, but if we're going to play the baby Ceruledge, we may as well include this in here alongside the Briar. And then we do play 2 Charcadets so we can more consistently get into the late game Ceruledge EX or the mid game Ceruledge. And also because we play a Night Stretcher, we can actually go with back-to-back baby Ceruledges in situations where we want to attack with back-to-back 1 prize. So that's like another cool advantage you can take of with this baby Ceruledge. So we are heavy on the Genesect, 2 Genesect in here, and 4 Gholdengo. My previous build of Solrock Lunatone Gholdengo, I think I only had 3 Gholdengo and 1 Genesect, but that's because you draw so many more cards in the early game with Solrock and Lunatone that you just naturally draw into your Gholdengos more often and don't need Genesect as often. But this build, we don't have that extra draw power to work with, so we need a little bit more consistency into our Gholdengos with the Genesect. Fezandipiti, of course, 4 Arven, 4 Boss's Orders, 1 Briar. Dude, 4 Boss's Orders is so lame, but it's so good. 1 Iono, 1 Turo. Let's talk about the Iono real fast. I really like the Iono with the baby Ceruledge. It allows us to disrupt our opponent's hand and then leave a 1 prize Pokemon in our active, making it harder for our opponent to potentially close out the game if they have 2 prize cards left. Or we can go for bigger plays, like attacking with the baby Ceruledge with Prime Catcher to KO their Fezandipiti off the bench while Ionoing them low, removing some of their draw power, and leaving one prize Pokemon the active. So the Iono specifically has a ton of synergy, I feel like, with including the baby Ceruledge in this deck. 4 Buddy Poffin, 3 Nest Ball, 1 Ultra Ball. I like the Ultra Ball in here because we do want more ways to find our Ceruledge and our Ceruledge EX. We don't really have any other ways besides the Ultra Ball to get there. 3 Earthen Vessel. I bounce back and forth between the 12 Energy, 9 Fire, 9 to 8 Fire, and 3 to 4 Earthen Vessel. But I have found, most recently, I've been I've been feeling fine to have like the 12 Energy has felt better alongside less Vessels. The 4th Earthen Vessel just kind of felt really redundant pretty quickly. After we used like 1, maybe 2 Vessels, plus naturally drawing into energy, the Vessels just kind of fall off in the late game, especially without playing something like Super Rod to synergize with them. And the higher energy count does synergize with the Ceruledge EX for its Abyssal Flames attack as well. So been leaning into that heavier energy count. 3 Nest Ball, 2 Pokégear. We do have a lot of room in this deck, though, I would say overall. So if there's any adjustments you want to make, the 12th Energy is a little bit flexible. The 2nd Pokégear feels like there's some flexibility there. Even maybe the 2nd Genesect, but I don't know if I'd want to do that because prizing it becomes such a liability if we only play the 1. For recovery, just the Night Stretcher, like I mentioned, that feels like way more than enough recovery. If anything, we would maybe go to a Super Rod, but I don't think I'd ever want to play 2 recovery cards in this build. Another thing that Ceruledge is pretty cool against is Jellicent Guardy. If they're item locking us, that doesn't stop us from being able to use Abyssal Flames over and over and over again, punching something off the bench with a boss, or just punching their Jellicent in the face, hopefully for a 2-hit KO potential amount of damage. 2 Air Balloons for mobility. I talked about that. Wouldn't hate a 3rd. I just don't know where the card would come from. Maybe one of the Pokégears. But the Pokégears are really, really nice to reach for boss's orders and then reach for our more situational supporters in here, the Iono, the Briar, and the Turo. And 1 Turo has felt pretty fine. Most builds of Gholdengo right now are playing 2 Turo, but yeah, it's been like okay. I'm going with the Prime Catcher as the A-Spec. The other A-Specs that I would maybe consider in here would be like Unfair Stamp. Unfair Stamp could be pretty cool. That would be something to think about as well. And if I played Unfair Stamp, I'd maybe cut the Iono. I don't know if I'd play Iono and Unfair Stamp. So I would open up like 1 spot in the deck, but then I would maybe consider playing a Counter Catcher instead of the Prime Catcher. So that's something to experiment around with. I really like the idea of Legacy Energy in here as well, because we have so much, I don't know, prize manipulation. I don't know what you really want to call it, but we have like this powerful 1 prize attacker. We have the potential of Briar to take more prize cards in the late game with Ceruledge EX. Getting Legacy Energy involved in that sounds kind of just like it fits with the build, but with that comes like the lack of being able to find it. I don't play any Cypher Maniac in this build, and honestly, I don't think I really want to put Cypher Maniac in this deck. After playing with the deck quite a bit, it just doesn't feel like a card that I want to add to the deck at all. So yeah, not a huge fan of the idea of Cypher Maniac. And if I played Legacy Energy, I'd probably want to play Cypher Maniac, so I think I would just kind of stay away from that. But Unfair Stamp seems like it could be a cool inclusion. If you end up with Cypher Maniacs in this build, putting Legacy Energy and trying Legacy Energy out could be cool. And maybe you see enough cards where you could just warrant playing it in general, but I don't think so overall. I wouldn't hate a 2nd Ultra Ball as well. That could be another card to try and fit in the deck, because finding the Ceruledge is pretty important. And that is like another thing the Cypher Maniac would give us more access to, would be our Ceruledges. So something to think about, I guess, as far as like other things to try out. And then finally, no stadiums in here, but I do play the 1 of Blowtorch. I'm not sure this is better than just like playing an Artisan. I think we still want some kind of stadium bump for like jamming towers, but it's not even really that necessary. I don't even know how necessary the Blowtorch is, to be honest, but I put it in here because it's the cool new card. And if I'm not going to play any stadiums, maybe just playing one of these is good enough. It's also kind of nice like to like Iono our opponent plus Blowtorch away their Artisan or something like that in the late game. So that can be kind of sick. But yeah, it discards a basic fire energy from our hand, and then we can discard a Pokemon tool card, special energy, or discard a stadium card in play. So it can discard any of those utility cards. I mean, it's kind of cool. I don't know if it's worth it though. Just kind of have it in here for now. But that's it. That's my take on Gholdengo Ceruledge. This deck was way better than I thought it would be. I'll say that as well. Like, I did not expect much from Gholdengo Ceruledge. A lot of you wanted me to try it out. And then as I started to think about it more, I did start to get inspired. Oh, one more thing I was going to talk about is no Fire Breather. Fire Breather is terrible. So if we ever put it in the deck, the first time we use the first Fire Breather, we basically thin all the fire energy out of our deck, right? So if we play a high count of Fire Breather, like 4, after we use 1, the rest are just dead cards and not very good. And if we played like a lower count, like 1 or 2, we would just never find it before we would need the energy, and then it's once again just a dead card in our deck. So I'm sure some of you are curious about Fire Breather. It's just kind of a bad card because we can't kind of like tutor it out of our deck. It's really good in decks that have more aggressive draw power or something like Quick Search Pidgeot, where they can, like, I really like Fire Breather in my Mega Charizard XEX deck because we're like playing Lily and we have Secret Box and we have Trade with Zoroark. Like, we're just seeing more cards in the early game through the Lily that allow us to find the Fire Breather by the time we need it. But this deck, we're playing Arven to search out a Buddy Poffin. Like, we're just not seeing that many cards. So the chance that we find our Fire Breathers fast enough is really, really low unless we play 4 of them. But then our deck has 4 Fire Breather in it, and they're like a very low utility card. Like, you use one once to get all your fire energy, and the rest are just dead for the rest of the game. Unlike an Arven can find an Earthen Vessel, it can find a Buddy Poffin, it can find a Superior Energy Retrieval, just like a way higher value card. I could see maybe playing like 2 of them and trying that out. Just seems really bad overall. But if you're looking for other stuff to try, a couple Fire Breather wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I think more Vessels is probably just better, though. I'm not going to lie. But with that said, let's jump into some action, and I'll show y'all how this build runs. Have a good one, Pobly. Oh, I didn't even make the changes to the deck I was going to make. Sir Azul, shall I acquire thy Dawn and Grimmsnarl? No. Dawn sounds terrible in Grimmsnarl. Is the optimal cheesecake flavor? Honestly, it's either the optimal cheesecake flavor is either something like basic, like cheesecake with like raspberries or something, or it's like something ridiculous like, I don't know, Oreo peanut butter cup. Like, there's something like absolutely, yeah, in between there. It's like the super basic flavors or like the really ridiculous things. Oh, I could TM Evo through the active, actually. Is that just a better play, just the TM Evo for turn? I was going to knock this thing out, but... I mean, being aggressive usually feels pretty good in this matchup. Sure. Usually feels best. What do you personally do if you can't find a deck you enjoy playing? What do I personally do if I can't find a deck that I enjoy playing? Just play a different deck, to be honest. I'm not like competing right now or anything. Like, I'm not playing in a tournament or thing, so I just like not that much pressure on me to like, I guess, like care. Yeah, I don't really like care too much, to be honest. Like, yeah, I just don't care what I'm playing. Ooh, the Turo to get into the Badoo. Okay, sure. I mean, that's not very good, obviously. Hot take, cheesecake is gross. Lorelai also doesn't like cheesecake. I know some people who do not like cheesecake. Cheesecake's pretty good, though. I don't know. Have you ever had gooey butter cake? I don't even think I've ever had butter cake in general, to be honest, let alone gooey. I don't know how big of a difference there is between butter cake and gooey butter cake. I assume it's probably pretty similar. That boss straw there, though. Ooh, got him. Pretty insane. You prefer cooked or cold cheesecake? You mean like warm? I mean, hopefully cooked. Doesn't cheesecake at some point have to be cooked? Cooked in, as in about to lose? They're getting desperate out here with this Ursaluna play. Def meant warm. Warm versus cold? I mean, usually like room temperature to be honest. I don't like it like immediately out of the fridge. Yeah, immediately out of the fridge is kind of mid. I think I just do this. Oh, hold up. I could have like thrown this and reset it, but I don't think I do that. Coin Bangus. Yeah, like room temperature to be honest is like what I'm looking for. Just right immediately out of the fridge is too cold, and then like I don't want to like warm though. Usually you don't cook cheesecake. I thought most cheesecakes were cooked. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm just wrong. I've never tried to make a cheesecake before, so I don't actually know. Are most cheesecakes you just like put everything together and then you put it in the pie dish and you put it in the fridge to settle? Some are, some are not. Oh, I actually literally just couldn't tell you the difference. Yeah, I couldn't tell you the difference between the I couldn't tell the difference. I can't tell the difference. Goldens don't use eggs, etc. Obviously. Makes sense, yeah. Am I not getting Badooed this turn? Not getting Badooed here would be insanely bad for them. It's insanely bad for them to not Badoo me here. Not that they have a choice, but... They don't have a choice here. Do I just boss KO the Dracloak? I'm almost like tempted to boss KO the Dracloak with the energy, because then they can't even do a big Dragapult play unless they have... Yeah, I'm tempted for sure. I don't want another Cadet here. I don't really want Genesect here. I just want my Ultra Ball. They have Neo. Oh, do we know they have Neo in hand? They grab Neo upper. Okay, interesting. I still kind of don't hate the boss KO on the Dracloak because they can go like... Oh, nice. I got the goal. They can go like Evolve Dragapult, Evolve Dragapult. So I almost still kind of like the Dracloak boss punch, to be honest. I guess I could actually grab Ceruledge here, the little one, and just put it on the bench. That's like fine. Not a big deal if I do that. I'm still kind of leaning towards boss punch Dracloak here. Let's just draw some more cards. We'll figure it out. Bench Fez? No. Benching Fez just like means they can bring it up and punch it, basically. I put an Air Balloon here so they actually can't punch anything. I just go like this. I think I am going to boss scale this Dracloak here. The more I think about the play, the more I like the play. It's going to be pretty hard for us to lose this game. Oh, I should have discarded this energy, actually. So there were 7 in my discard pile. Do you think Petch and Grimmsnarl is one of the... with the one of Binding Mochi is the optimal way to play Mr. Snarl? Actually, I've never even thought about trying to include that in the deck, to be honest. I'm actually not sure. The Mochi could be cool in there for sure, though. Yeah, the Mochi could be cool. So I want to cut... I think I can also cut a Nest Ball from this list as well, to be honest. I think we can cut a Nest Ball. I'm trying cutting a Nest Ball and a Ceruledge. Wasn't there one more thing I said I want to cut? I thought there was one more thing I said I wanted to change, but I don't remember what it was. Franklin build had Petch and Mochi. Yeah, but he didn't have Frost Glass, so you like need some. You need more modifiers. The Tim Franklin build was cool though. Definitely a cool build. I do want to get. Actually, I kind of want to give the Franklin build a shot. I honestly think the Franklin build is like a 4 boss deck. I think it should. Well, high gust effects. You can have some counter catches, I guess. Yeah, the problem is, so if I don't KO the Dracloak there, then I have to go through like potentially only multi-price Pokemon, right? So I like the Gust KO on the Dracloak there, because then if I KO the 2 prizes, then they could go evolve Dragapult to Dracloak, and then I get Iono to 1 and he take a bigger knockout. I don't know, this just seems better overall, I guess. I do need very little to win here. I did get Iono'd. What was on the bottom? No superiors on the bottom. In the bottom 7? But there's also Turo. Turo's good. Arven's good. I kind of want to shuffle, to be honest. It might be a misplay, though. Ooh, it's close to a dub. I actually maybe should have... Well, actually, I kind of want them to take a KO here, right? Yeah, I kind of want them to take a KO here. I mean, that should be game, right? Wait, is it? No, it is, yeah. Is Blood Moon good in Pulp Monkey with 1/1 Jellyfish? I don't know. I don't play. Oh no. It's a pretty big deal for us to actually find Arven off of this, to be honest. Might be a call for family angle though. Ooh, it's a really good start from them. Ooh. Dude, did it already bug again? Come on, man. Did it literally just bug again? Is it already bugged again? Like I already have to restart my client again? Are you kidding me? I literally just restarted the thing, man. Prize Iono, which is not good. Even like Fezandipiti aren't active here would actually be interesting, to be honest, but probably not worth. Grab Genesect because I'm gonna need it anyways. Well, it's not even 100% true. I guess I could TM Evo here, but it's probably fine. Because like this isn't guaranteed in Arven, obviously. The Scamly involved. I've been a disaster lately. I've been getting the can't select certain cards off Arven or Poffin a ton. It definitely is tough. Has been tough. Or it's felt worse lately, I should say. Yeah, but do you think the 110 Charmeleon is worth playing? Yeah, of course. It's the best Charmeleon by far. I do need a lot here to actually get this KO, to be honest. We might not get there. I need 7 energy with only 1 developed. We'll see. If I whiff, what do I even do? Just like gather strength or something, I guess. I guess gather strength would be the move. I don't have bench for Fez now. Oops. It's fine though. I'm probably gathering strength anyways. Yeah, I'm definitely just gathering strength. This is bad. Gotta gather that strength. Shout out to Charcadet, to be honest. Stays gathering for the squad. Just like Turo him next turn. Yeah, we could just Turo him next turn, I guess. Would they even... Oh, they knocked out with Burning Charge, right? So they can attack again this turn. Yeah, I'm not going to need to move it. But would they knock out? No. They definitely use Burning Charge, yeah. 100% use Burning Charge. Okay, I mean, things are a little awkward here. I do want to kind of like take a KO with... How do I even get back in the prize exchange in this one? I need like KO a 1 prizer. No, it doesn't even work. What is my win? Oh, I just need to Iono them, right? I just need to Iono them. We should find Iono. But it is prize. So I need to go like knockout for 2, get Iono, then go Iono knockout for 2. Something like that. Definitely very winnable. That's all the energy I need. I can attack with Baby Ceruledge to KO 1. We can still do a Baby Ceruledge combo at some point as well, though. We just need to draw cards and see what happens. I don't necessarily want to give up an Arven, so I think I'll just draw with this first, try and find a dead card. Not really a dead card. Do I want to use Fez here to draw cards? Sure. Honestly, I do kind of like the idea of like a baby Gholdengo in here. I don't know. Maybe it's not worth it. Kind of like the idea though. Your bank could have value in certain matchups. No. I mean, yeah, it could. Okay, we got the Iono. Okay. The bad to play no boss and only counter catcher and Pulp Monkey? Yes. It's terrible. Alright, well they don't have another Flareon setup yet. So the Iono can just win us the game here. Actually, how many energy are in the discard pile here? Oh no, we can never one-hit KO this. Never mind. The play is definitely Gholdengo knockout, right? Like, it's not even a question. And I can try and win with Ceruledge if they leave with like a 1 prize on the actor. The bleeding heart. Honestly, I think I just want to thin out these 2 cards. I just need to draw double superior here to take the knockout, right? Yeah, so I can thin this out of the deck even. Wait. If I want to get into Ceruledge next turn, I actually want to attack with the active Gholdengo, right? I think so, yeah. I said Prime Catcher. Maybe I still could have attached to the bench one, actually. Whatever. Okay, I think I do shuffle here now. Oh, I guess maybe I should have stayed as... Well, if I ever attack with Baby Ceruledge, Briar should win the game anyways, right? I think. This never makes any sense, right? Like to play. Or 5. I don't want to use my Night Stretcher yet, just in case. So I'm just gonna go like this. It's fine. Make it rain. No Flareon one time. Iono for the win. This is appeal. Hold on now. I think I have Turo in the deck, right? I do have Turo. Can't use Prime Catcher. I should be almost guaranteed. Oh, was there a Pokemon in there? I don't believe there was. I'm not quite guaranteed it. Oh, okay. That's trouble with me. I think I'm running 4 Fezandipiti just to get that sweet, suckly draw. I mean, I'm kind of down. There's definitely been moments where I've liked the idea of double Fez in some decks, but I never quite committed all the way. Okay. Sure. Probably that's better. I should have actually checked my prizes there. Hold up. Oh, dude, I gotta reset the client, man. Gosh darn it. Oh, gosh darn. I think I have Boston hand, right? Yeah. Probably like a 1-1 split, right? Yeah. Is it ever worth adding a cornerstone to Ceruledge to tech for Dango? A cornerstone in Ceruledge to tech for Dango? No, it's not. By the time you set that thing up, they will have their... Yeah, no. Okay. We're climbing back. Oh shoot, I forgot to restart too. I forgot again. Yeah, Ceruledge or Dango in Ceruledge. No. There's better cards you could play that give you a better matchup against Gholdengo that are like more neutral and good and better more matchup. Like, I mean, you probably already play Legacy Energy, but like playing Legacy Energy, playing Briar, playing ways to recover Briar, playing second Briar even maybe. That's a little much, but you get the point. No, that makes sense. Oh. Actually, I probably should have got the other Gimmighoul because maybe I would call for family this turn, to be honest. This coming up turn. Possible. That's unlikely, right? I don't actually know if that's correct. Seems fine. Maybe Mega Mawile and Dango, or Gouging Fire and Zard if you're using Cornerstone and Mega Absol. I'm gonna try and punch him with Cornerstone first, basically. I mean, if they're playing Gouging Fire and Charizard, you should just be attacking with Absol. You need to switch up your plan. Oh, jeez, man. I mean, I want to say it's still winnable. They could also have a slow start and not have like turn 2 cat. We'll see. I also just have to not overbench as well, right? If I keep my bench narrow, then we should be good. I don't remember exactly how the card works. I feel like, what is it? Is it like five? Dude, I don't remember what the card does. It's like 1 fire, 4 colorless, and then -1 for each bench, right? Bruh, you get to whip out the cornerstone on me, bro. What are we doing? Come on, you're a fire deck. That's something. You know what I'm saying? Like that is. Really doing something with that one. Literal fire deck adds cornerstone. What a scam, man. What a scam. Stranger Things season 5. I watched the first 2 episodes so far. In Lorelai, I watched the first 2 episodes last night. Could be for Zard/Zork. Don't try and justify it. What are you doing? You don't have to do that. We don't have to justify a cornerstone in the Litten. Can they get extra energy on this? I don't want to bench a solo Charcadet, right? I want to bench them 2 at the same time. I just need to wait. I think this is basically like, this is what our turn should look like. I mean, I could have benched the thing if I thought, oh, they can't like, they like Crispin Countercatcher, I guess, maybe. I think we still just chill for a turn. I don't want to get like Candy Incineroar Punch or anything like that either, so. Okay, now we get to see some of the real power of Ceruledge. Hazel, would you ever do a stream where viewers or subscribers send you their decks and you okay them and update them if you see it fit? No, probably not. It's just not, that's just not how the game works, basically. Well, like, it's like, well, I mean, that's basically what dude streams are for the most part. Like, if I've played with Gholdengo recently and you send me 60 cards of Gholdengo, like the majority of the time I'm just gonna tell you my 60 is better. And your 60 could be better, but I played with my 60 and I played with your 60, right? So the ideas, where my ideas have led me so far. Yeah, the only thing would be like if you had like a cool idea. Like if I had never seen Gholdengo Ceruledge before and you showed me a Gholdengo Ceruledge list, I'd be like, oh, the Gholdengo or the Ceruledge in there is kind of cool. But if you just show me all the like the generic lists would have to be like preemptively weeded out, basically. Which I guess we could theoretically do. We could like preemptively weed out all of the yeah, basically, if I've played with the deck, I'm gonna think my 60 is just better. Oh, I prized a Charcadet. All right, I maybe would have benched this last turn if I had known that. I didn't realize that. I'm gonna go ahead and bench it because I have the Night Stretcher. We'll see if we get to actually use it. I'm not gonna mention Gimmighoul though, because I don't know what they're gonna be punching next turn. Obviously. Interesting. Oh, that kind of sucks. Huh. We'll see. Yeah. That's not good. Well, this is gonna get interesting, I guess. How many boss do I have left? 2? Okay. Oh. They're still putting prizes on the bench for me to chase, though. So we can just, like, search for boss here and just, like, boss KO. The fun discussion of Jack vs. Brock vs. Hilda and Polnor we could have, though. Yeah, but we can have that without. We don't need, like, you don't need to send me a 60 cards with, like, what's it called, to have that discussion. That's why it's, like, super low value. There's like very little value for people submitting deck lists to me to gain. And then there's like another thing to go with that, but I'm like blanking. I think I just said it, and now I don't remember what it was. Dude, this is the game where we need the cadet, and we just don't have him. All right, there's 2 boss in the deck. We need boss here. Should have probably already played this. I didn't draw energy, so I don't get punished, I guess. Oh, there's no energy to get. Let's draw 1. I might hard retreat to draw 2. I don't really want to put the air balloon in play. I gotta do this. Oh, then I just thin out 2. I got rid of 2 other dead cards. You can Fez? Oh, I could Fez here. You're right. Good call, good call, good call. I can Turo to create bench space later. Good call, good call. Come on, cadet. No. Bro, this cadet is eluding me. Yeah, the only way that thing make, and that's kind of what Ducheams are already, is like unique off the wall decks. Already is kind of what that is, to be honest. Part. Or it's like too much overlap. Maybe is what I should say between those 2 things. Os. No, I kind of would like to guarantee it without drawing my whole deck next turn, right? Okay. I mean, yeah, we can still win this. We can very much still win this game. Did you actually send me something, Soda? Oh, you did. Bro, I'm not clicking that link. Bro, the Limitless Deck Builder sends the most suspect links possible. Or generates the most suspect links possible. I'm not clicking that. What? I do want the ability to be able to attack with a Gholdengo just in case. All right, here we go. We have two win conditions at this point. I'm gonna KO this Magmortar. And then if I get the Charcadet off the prize cards, we probably just win. If I don't get the Charcadet, and that sucks. Come on. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Double deaths? It's unlosable now. It's unlosable. I can't lose. I don't lose these. So now, we're still gonna Iono them here, I think. Let me see. Let me send this guy. This guy's cool. I'm gonna burn this. I'm gonna why do I think there's like a different thing I should be doing here? Play this. Get the debts involved. Load up a debt. I don't know. Oh, I can draw with Fez? What the heck? Oh, this game is super cooked. I was like trying to calculate if there's ever a way I whiff. I didn't realize I could draw with I didn't realize I could draw with Fez. What the heck, man? Wait, I can say no, right? You can just say make it rain to make it rain? That's not good enough, bro. That's not good enough. What are we doing? Wait. Yeah. Wait. Oh, yeah. Of course. Bro. With the power of Ceruledge, we have no fear of the once great Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon. They're merely fodder and free dubs for the Infernal Slash. Ooh. I mean, I guess I'd rather get this guy involved sooner than later. Yeah, double gimme surprise is not. That's not good. That's not good. I just pass. Dude, I might not be attacking this turn. That is not good. If I just attack this turn, I think I'm okay. Pass. You still think Carmine is bad in Ceruledge? Yeah. The only thing I could see would be like a split of like, I don't know, 2 Carmine, 3 Research. Like that could be okay. But I kind of like the Lily, to be honest. Oh, they didn't get a prize card, so okay. We're chilling. Wait. They Iono'd, right? There's no energy on the bottom of my deck, so don't shuffle. I'm just gonna go for the first 2 prize KO here, right? Might need a little bit more here, obviously. I'd like prefer to boss and use my prime. Okay, so if this gets boss, I just go boss KO this guy. Is there a boss on the bottom now? No. Okay. I can actually take the KO with the baby Ceruledge, right? Or I could KO this thing, I guess, as well. I actually don't know. I guess I am kind of scared of Sob on my Genesect, but I have 1 Turo in there to answer that. But then if I want to put Fez down aggressively sooner than later... I mean, what do they have in this card? They already have 2. I guess Sob is like the scarier thing here, right? It's gotta be. Sob's gotta be scarier. Because like my Genesect getting Sob next turn would be kind of annoying. For sure. Dude, I love that it's automatic. Although, I mean... Not that it shouldn't be, but there's like other things in BTCG Live that should be automatic that aren't, so... If he was like, should I really be this happy that this is automatic? But I feel like I should. Like... I don't know. Are you still communicating with the dev team? I mean, I don't exactly have communication with the dev team. I have the ability to communicate with someone who can pass along information to the correct source for any aspect of the Pokemon TCG. From IRL tournaments to, you know, any card game related thing from PTCG Live to like IRL tournaments. The information gets to the right source, but I don't have a direct access to the dev team, no. Unfortunately. I would love the possibility to, and maybe this is something I'll try and communicate to them, like even the ability to maybe like go to Well, I actually don't know where I assume the dev team is in Seattle. Like, they maybe the ability to go to Seattle and like talk to the developers and stuff, get a better understanding of what they're dealing with and what their vision for the game is, like, moving forward. They actually whiffed? What the heck? Oh, something like that would be like super valuable to do. Not that I would 100% be able to do that, but possibly. I don't know. I could just KO the active here. I also have boss, so I could go boss KO water pawn. Air balloon boss KO water pawn with Ceruledge. I mean, if this is in the active, water pawn can't do anything else. I bench something like this. I do kind of want to bench something like this. I kind of lean towards just going like air balloon. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna put this guy back in the active again. Maybe Ceruledge is carrying the squad. All right. Well, it's another mediocre start here. Arven, Iono, boss. Pokégear. Prize Poffin. What about the energy? Solo gimme. No, it probably should be this one actually. I don't know what they're playing, but yeah. Sure. Our hand is actually still fine for next turn though. We just like Arven retreat, draw 2, go from there. We'll see what happens. Hey, what's up, Cassius? What's your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh deck? I do not have a favorite Yu-Gi-Oh deck. None of them. Oh, that's just a fish off the rip? What? Fish off the rip? He's ripping fish? Okay, I do have the KO though. On the active, which is like a good pace setter. I do need some like dead cards to discard with these Earthen Vessels though. Well, I don't have an out to a vessel or I should probably do this. What I mean to say is seems correct. Yeah, I don't have a Buddy Poffin. Like, they're gonna push Jealous in here, and like, if I keep Arven to find Buddy Poffin next turn, it just doesn't matter. So I have to have. I mean, this is pretty good because now I can boss and then Poffin and Nest Ball for the whole squad. Unless I get Iono, I could get Iono here. Why was Goldie not taking double damage from Gliscor last game? It's weak to fire, not fighting. Goldie. One Ralts? One Ralts would be so sick here. No memes. I don't know how much value I can get out of the Blowtorch. I should have maybe discarded this, but if they do go with like a Brave Charm Screamtail at the end game, I might want it. Or like a Drifloon in it or something like that. I really want to KO the monkey. Oh my gosh. Jeez. They're not done. But wait, there's more. Act now and get yourself a God 4. Alright, maybe I do chase. I do need to get the big Ceruledge set up. Setting the monkey, making it harder for them to get multiple monkey dories set up as soon as possible would be nice. But this one doesn't even have a dark energy on it. I also have 2 energy in hand, so I don't even have to use a superior. Boss left. I guess I always just boss a Ralts here. Just too convenient, I guess. I should definitely load up my energy somewhere. It's probably better on the cadet. Do this. We should also maybe play. I only play 3 boss in here. We should maybe play 4 though, just because boss is pretty good. I could have played the Earthen Vessel on the. No, just getting a bunch of energy out here to punch a fish is just not very good. Punching the fish just isn't that high value. Also just so broken, we should maybe just play 4. Also, Jelly Guardian's popular enough where it probably makes sense, even though I do have a Ceruledge in the deck. I'm just going to cut a... What should we cut for the 4th boss, though? I can cut a Nest Ball, an Earthen Vessel. What do I have excess of here? Nest Ball, Earthen Vessel. Boss? I got... I can cut Earthen Vessel, Nest Ball... I'm gonna keep the Blowtorch. Pokégear is also a cut, I guess. We can definitely cut 1. We definitely should just play a 4th boss, though. I could cut 2nd Genesect as well if I'm... But no, we use Genesect every single game now. Why are the cards with rarity shown in game darker? It's a bug, yeah. It's not all of them. It's just... Well, actually, no. It's like all the... It's all the EXs. But it's not all the time, is it? Actually, I don't even know, to be honest. It is a bug, though. They're actually down 2 Night Stretchers right now, so they only have Super Rod left for recovery. Palpad? No, no Palpad. Wait, are they going after my cadet? No way. They fear the debt? They did grab Counter Catcher. It doesn't mean they're going to use it, though, I guess. Okay, they're not going after the cadet. Okay. They're pressing me, though. All right, let's see. So now I shuffle first, I think, actually. There's Superior on the bottom. It's 3 energy. I can't even KO this thing right now. All right, we're not done yet, though. Hold up. Okay. I could kill the Gardevoir. That would be pretty good, I feel like. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But hang on, I would have to like discard Fez to do that. But it's like too good not to do, right? I actually don't know for sure if all right. I checked my prize cards. I prized 1 fire, which means 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I actually don't have the energy because of this energy on the cadet. No. And I actually kind of favor KOing the Monkey Dory here because I want them to KO my cadet. Yo, could that be a rat, though? Vessel is so low value at this point, but so is Nest Ball. I could play the Nest Ball this turn to get another Charcadet, though. Oh, I had a fire and a metal in there. Oh, I did get it. Oh, no. I did get it off the prize card. Oh, no. That's terrible. I didn't track my last prize card I drew. Overthinking? No, that's not overthinking. I thought it was prized. Dude. You trying to justify just being like, well, let's not think about everything and just play cards and then losing because of it more often than I lose because I messed one of my prize cards up is crazy. Think the new Charcadets are better than the 80 HP in Ceruledge? No. I actually think the 71 retreat ones are the ones to go with right now, actually. Being able to get into Soul Rock aggressively is just so important. Like, when you go first, being able to go, like, attach to the active Ceruledge, Charcadet, and then retreat immediately and then attack. Like, don't be crazy, but KO Monkey is better anyways. We need boss 4 energy to win either way. No, because like if I KO the Guardian, it gives me more time. Because they only have 3 damage loaded up for them to utilize with the Jelly Monkey. And then they're punching me for 160, but not setting up like a TM Devo play because they don't have Guardian to generate damage. I mean, they could get back into another Guardian by the turn after this turn, but it's not guaranteed, right? Boss Fez fire. Maybe I should have benched the Fez over the Charcadet anyways, though, to be honest. I maybe trolled with that as well. Might have done some trolling. Boss Fez fire. Oh, yeah, so I definitely have to shuffle here. Boss Fez fire Briar. I don't need to use both. All right, I'm going to draw 1 card. Boss? That's small. I could retreat to this and draw 2. I haven't used Counter Catcher yet. How many superior do I have left? 2 in there. This will get me closer to boss. Also, I could draw Fez this turn, I guess. Where's your bundle? Where's our bundle? True, true. Where's our bundle? Good question. You're asking some good questions here. Oh, they got a, I didn't even see they got that on there. All right. Might be tough. Need more boss. Or I guess I could play bundle, to be honest, instead of boss. If I want to have like a jelly, if it's specifically for Jelly Guardy. Yeah, if I want it specifically for Jelly Guardy. I think 4 boss is always better than bundle because it's, let's be fair, boss is broken anyways. True. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have attached the energy. I didn't think about them doing that, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe they can win next turn. How many energy are in here? 1. Ooh, protection. Okay, that's big. Ooh, we can punch with the lad. Hold on, hold on, hold on. What's on the bottom of the deck again? Fez, Boss. Wait, but I shuffled since then, right? Played Artisan. I played my own Iono. Oh, this is the bottom. I think I don't shuffle before the draw. Yeah. I mean, I think we just punch him really hard, right? Or, hold on. 190. Oh, let me think. Because I actually generate damage for them if I do that. Oh, they can't kill me, though. What the fuck? I'm punching them. I was like, wait a second. They can't do what I think they can do. Did Jolly Box get anything new with the new set? I don't think so, no. Unless you want to play Lopunny, I guess. Sure, Monkey Dark wins here? Oh, wait, it actually does, yeah. They're not doing it, though, so they don't have it. Oh, their Turo's also gone, so we don't even need to play around it. Can't they move into Guardian and move damage counters with Monkey? Well, yeah, but that sounds really good for me. They can do that, but that has to be a positive for me. Oh, they're not even going to heal their Mew here. They should have definitely healed the Mew, right? Because now I need Wellness Energy. I need Justice Superior to kill the Mew now. Chat, you realize it. All right, let's lock in chat. You realize if they retreat Jellicent, I am not item locked, right? We're like, this is good. This is good. This is nice. Yes. Y'all are acting like it's like Azul. They have a counter to your play. Good. Yes. Let's do this. Yes. I'm not item locked. Please retreat your Jellicent. I'm with you. I'm with them. Let's do it. I'm here for it.